Hello guys, welcome to this video. I'll be looking at activity 14a. The question says open the file activity 14a.rtf. This document has four headings: a table, a bulleted list, and body text. Okay, first of all, let me open the file activity 14a.rtf. So let me open my chapter 14 folder. So I want to open that file right here. So we have this, right? Okay, so let's see the questions. So it contains a table, a bulleted list, body, and also four headings. So add your name to the left in the header. So I want to go to the header. I want to double click in here. I want to ensure that I'm at the margin, where the margin ends, right here. I think so. Good. So I want to add my name. And leave. Well, that's my name, my surname actually. Okay. So it has to be at the right. Sorry, at the left in the header. Right. Add an automated date and time on the right in the footer. So I want to get to the footer. I want to go down to the footer. So I want to make sure I'm at the right side. I want to actually take this tab stop to fit to the margin. I want to have it there. So I want to go to quick path and then get to date, and then of course add this date right there, and then space, and then of course choose field again, and then go to time, and then take this time here and okay that. Okay, that done. So I want to exit the header and footer. All right, so what's the next question? So create, store, and apply the following styles in this document. Okay, so the heading will have sans serif, which is Arial. Okay, so let's start with the heading. So let me select the first heading first of all. So I want to give it Arial. Okay, it's already in Arial. And then what's the font size? The font size is 20. I want to have 20 right there. And then what's the next thing? Alignment has to be center, and then bold and underlined. Okay, bold and underlined. And what else? The single line spacing has to be single, and then spacing before has to be 12 points. Okay, so let's go to the paragraph group, expand it. So before has to be 12 points. Is already in single line spacing. What's next? Okay, spacing after has to be 6 points. Okay, so we have that done. Okay, so since we're done with that, I suppose, yeah, since we're done with that, we want to save this. We want to save the style, so we want to create a style based on that heading. So we want to call it activity 14b, sorry, 14a. Is it 14a? Yeah, activity 14a underscore heading, something like this. It's actually very let me just leave it like that, or let me just shorten the activity to act, something like that, right? And then okay that. Okay, so the heading is already, sorry, the style is over here. So I want to locate all the headings. So there are 4 of them, so I want to select this and then of course give this heading, sorry, the style to it. And then which other heading do I see? Which other one? I think this is also a heading, so I'll give it that. Which other heading do I have here? Where's the other heading? Okay, I think this is it here, so I'm gonna give it these two. Beautiful. Okay, so that's for that. So we've given all the headings the same style. So the next is the body text, right? So let me select any paragraph right there. Let me actually select the first one. Let me select this one. Okay, and then it has to be serif font, if I'm not mistaken. Serif font. So we're going to take Times New Roman. All right. What's next? 12 points. Okay, it's already in 12 points. Okay. Fully justified. Want to actually justify that? Justify, yes. What's next? So no enhancement. So line spacing has to be 1.5 and the spacing before is 0. So want to go to paragraph group. Spacing before is 0, spacing after is 6, and then the line spacing has to be 1.5 lines, right? Good, 1.5. Okay, so let's see. Let me just be sure. Spacing before 0 and then spacing after 6. Yeah, so I can okay that. Okay, so this is what we have, right? So I want to actually save this style also. So I want to save it as 14 14A. Let me save it as act 14, sorry, 14A underscore body, something like this. So I'm just going to save it. So I'm going to apply this body to the rest of the text, the body text. So I'm going to select this, I'm going to apply that, and then select these, apply the same thing. I want to be sure that I've selected everything. Select this, apply, and then this. I can actually hold down Control key and then select most of them. So I want to select this. So I want to ignore the bullet points actually. Let me just ignore the bullet points and just select from here to here and then apply that. Okay, for now. Good. Okay, so that's done. So we want to also create a style for the header. All right, so the header sans serif. So let me just go to the header. Header, select everything in the header, and then it has to be sans serif. So we'll take area. What was next? 12 points to page margins, which I made sure. Okay, this one is not aligned to the page margin actually, so I'm going to align this side to the page margin. Okay, all right, so it aligns with the page margin now. Okay, as you can see. All right, so and this one also aligns to the page margin. So the left what's it called, the left header and the right header, they are all aligned to the page margin now. What's next? Italic. So it has to be italic. Enhancement has to be italic. Okay, so let me just enhancement has to be italic. And what else? Okay, and that's about that. So I'm just going to save this property. I'm going to, okay, should I save it? Okay, let me do that. Let me save it as 14 a header, something like this. I'll save that. And then what's next? So the footer has to be sensitive, the same property. Okay, I think the same thing. Yeah, so I'll just have to go to the footer, select everything in the footer. I want to give it the same style, so which is the header here. So I'll give it the same style, and then it aligns to the right and then aligns to the left, which we've done. And then I think I'm pretty good with what I've done here. All right, so I think everything is done here. Okay, let's check the rest of it. Do not format the table or bulleted list. So we left out the table and the bulleted list. Okay, so save and print this document. Well, I'm not going to save and print. Okay, so let me just go to file and then go to print, so we can see how our work will look like when we print. So this is how it's going to look like. Okay, Good. So let me just increase it, and then it shows us one of the pages each. Okay, so that's about it. What's next? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this as activity 14A in my chapter 14 task folder. So I'm going to save it here, and I'm going to save it as Word document. So it's going to be activity 14A. I think I'm good with this, so I'll save it right there. Save. Yep. All right, so I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thanks.